So tell me, what is in the news today? Which news channel do you watch? Is there some spicy news for today? So do you hear or ask these questions often? Ask it to yourself. A news should not have an adjective of spicy or dramatic. A news is a news. But we have often seen nowadays news channels are fighting for TRPs and avoiding the real news. The basic principle of journalism is not followed by most of the news channel nowadays. They just hear about something, and in the rush of reporting it first and getting a lot of audience for TRP, they forget to verify it, see its originality, and then later they also don't take accountability for it, which is completely against the principles of journalism. But let's face it, you know it, I know it, that is the reality. The movie Dhamaka, which got released on Netflix today, that is 19th of November, portrays how news channels rush behind TRP by avoiding the truth. Hello everyone, this is Saishree and today I'm going to review the movie Dhamaka. If you want to know all the details about the movie and what I liked and disliked about the movie, and lastly my verdict on it, then keep watching this video till the end. But before that, if you are new to this channel, then don't forget to subscribe to it and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss any updates from us. Now, without any further delay, let's get started. So the movie Dhamaka got released on Netflix on 19th of November starring Kartik Aaryan and Mrunal Thakur. The direction is given by Ram Madhavani and the running time of the movie is 1 hour 43 minutes. Now before I rush into anything else, let me give you a brief synopsis of this movie. So there's a cynical, frustrated, and egoistic person, that is Arjun Pathak, which who is an ex primetime news channel show anchor who has been demoted to a radio jockey of a media company due to ethical and behavioral issue by the management. His personal life too is undergoing through a difficult terrain since his wife Soumya Mehra Pathak has filed for divorce on mutual consent. Soumya is working with the same organization as Arjun, that is TRTV, as a senior correspondent and is known to be a journalist who follows the principles of journalism in her work. One day, Arjun gets an alarming call on his radio show where a person threatens to blow off Mumbai's sea link in 10 minutes. Arjun brushes it off as a hawk's call. In a momentary lapse of judgment, he prods the caller to go ahead and prove it. Arjun's life takes a dramatic turn as the caller blows off the first bomb planned on the sea link. Taking it as a chance for making a career comeback, Arjun decides against informing the police of the caller and negotiates a deal with the channel head, that is Ankita Malashkar, to give his primetime slot back in exchange for his exclusive story. Now, tempted of the opportunity to rake the ratings of the channel, she agrees. To know more about what happens next, you need to go and watch the movie. Now, coming to my honest review on the movie, I felt that the beginning of the movie was really good, which was able to keep us on hold and make us want more. But gradually, the movie gets very much here and there. Some of the scenes were also very much Bollywoodish and filmy and was less realistic. But yes, there was a strong message which was addressed loud and clear. That was how news channels run behind TRP and not truth. Let me tell you that there are 10 fundamental principles of journalism, that is verification, objectivity, originality, completeness, transparency, fairness, restraint, humanity, accountability, and empowerment. And nowadays, most of the news channels barely follow any of those principles. We have all seen news channels giving verdict before even our justice system does. Like, I can give the example of Riya Chakravarti case. So it's high time the news channel should take accountability and research and verify all the news and have some humanity in them before delivering a news. And by humanity, I do not mean being biased towards something, but understanding what should be aired and what should not. What is important for people to know and what isn't. Just for the sake of drama and thrill, news channels should not give up on their ethics and principles. Now, coming to the direction and screenplay of the movie, I felt that it could have been much better. This being a Ram Madhvani movie who have earlier directed great movies like Nirja and Arya, it was expected to have a lot of thrill factor in the movie, which was eventually missing. And secondly, there was a lot of confusion in the movie, which the director should have cleared along the movie, but it's still not clear in my head. Like, how does the terrorist get access to the ceiling and other location? So there are serious plot holes which are left unaddressed. As a thriller, the film scores on the storyline, but the grip loosens as it proceeds. Next, the move of showcasing 90% of the bridge blast portion on TV was not right, as it doesn't really evoke any palpitation on seeing it. Now, coming to the dialogues in the movie, I felt that it was not good, although there were some striking lines, but still there was not any wow factor. Also, Kartik Aaryan constantly saying that the minister will arrive or please give us some time, and all of that was kind of repetitive and was boring at a point. If it could have been molded a bit, then the dialogues would have been much better. Now, coming to the performance of the actors, I must say that it was amazing and especially surprising when it comes to Kartik Aaryan. He did so well with his job, like with the lines and range he got to portray. There was a chance of overdoing at every next scene, but thankfully, he keeps the control, avoiding crossing the lines. Then Mrunal Thakur, in the other hand, was the righteous journalist who did her acting well, but I felt her screen presence at some time was kind of weird, as that scene where she tries to help a kid and save him from the car kind of felt very unnatural and overboard. Next, coming to the cinematography, I really appreciate it because the entire movie revolves around one particular room, but still they managed to create very impactful presence by some noise and close-ups and slow-mo shots and all of that, which was really nice. Now, coming to what I liked and disliked about the movie, well, I liked the storyline. The acting was on point, the cinematography was good, but I didn't like much the screenplay. I mean, it could have been better. I felt the movie was very much scattered here and there. Then the love story that they brought up could have been more impactful, but failed somehow to give that impact. Uh, so I think if you should if you want to watch this movie, you should watch and you can watch this movie because it's a nice movie, but don't keep a lot of expectation that you generally keep from a thriller movie, because you will find less thrill eventually when you proceed through the movie. Lastly, coming to my final verdict, I give this movie a 3 out of 5, and this was solely because of all the advantages I said before. So, that was all about my honest review on the movie. Tell me in the comment section what you felt about the movie and also my review on it. And if you liked this video, then don't forget to like and share it. I'll see you in another review video. Till then, stay tuned and stay safe.